Welcome, everybody. We have got two breaks on tap tonight. It is Leaf Best of Football and Bowman's Best Baseball. It looks like we probably are going to have some unpaid teams tonight. Imagine that. So once we go over our information that we like to run through at the start, I will give you a little rundown of what teams are available tonight for purchase, because we definitely have some unpaids. I know our year's not off to a good start in that regard, is it? All right, so first up, feedback automated. Yeah, that way you don't ever have to wait on me for your feedback. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. Second thing there, which is far more important, is a big thank you. Appreciate you being here as always, bidding and breaking and chatting with me. We're going to take a look next at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, we're going to start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It's going to be a half case of Contenders basketball, which is loose boxes from a shared case, and then an entire case of Contenders football, but veteran base does not ship in the Contenders football break. On Saturday, we're going to open Bowman's Best Baseball again. Sunday night will be an off night. On Monday night, we will open a case of Optic football. Tuesday night, it'll be a Leaf autographed baseball jersey, a pair. Did I list those TriStar mini helmets? I don't really know if I did or not. I don't think I got those listed, honestly. I'll have to double check on that. I'm not sure if those are there or not. Contenders football is definitely there. I definitely got that listed. And I definitely got the jersey break listed, but I honestly don't think I listed those mini helmets. I meant to, but I don't think I did. So anyway, yeah, I'll check on that tomorrow. So here's what you need to know for tonight. Both of our breaks are paid shipping breaks. That's Best of Football and Bowman's Best Baseball. Everybody's going to pull cards in Bowman's Best Baseball, so I'm not worried about consolation cards there. However, you could end up not pulling a card of any sort, including base, in Leaf Best of Football. If that happens to you, you will still get a package in the mail, and it will have your consolation card or cards in it, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door since it's a paid break. We'll be on the way to you no later than Monday, I expect. Probably, possibly sooner. Should not be any later than that. I'm going to bring you back to me for a second, and then let's run down our unpaid teams tonight and see who might be interested in what. All right, so in this break that's coming up, Leaf Best of Football, we have the Falcons that are unpaid. They last sold on eBay for $22.50, it looks like. We have in Bowman's Best Baseball, the Rockies, the Reds, and the Pirates are all unpaid. The Rockies sold for, looks like $19.50, the Reds for $32 and some change, and the Pirates went for $24 even. Preference, of course, is going to go to somebody who wants more than one team at once. After that, we can break it out into individual teams, and if nobody wants all of them at once. So, Brandon, are you interested in the Falcons picking them up here then? Since they are currently sitting as unpaid, are you interested in picking them up? All right, awesome. So you want, I'm going to make myself a note here as I go along. So Brandon is going to take the Falcons here in Leaf. And what else did you say you wanted there? You want the Rockies out of Bowman's Best. You got it. Those are both going to be you, Brandon. And I am going to tell you here in a hot second. I'm going to type in my email address, and you will be able to send over the payment to PayPal. Nick, you want to pick up the Reds? All right, very good. We'll see if anybody wants the last team in there, and then I can get all this kind of done at once. Hang tight there for a minute, Nick, while I get squared away here first with Brandon. What I just typed in there, that is the email address that I use for PayPal. I don't ever check correspondence there, so if you ever need me, reach out to me through eBay messages, because I'm never, ever going to see it in that ancient email, but I do like to keep it around because it's tied to so many things that I don't feel like redoing. All right, so Brandon, your total is going to be $42, right? Is that right? 22, 23, 43, 42. Yeah. So Brandon, your total is $42 for your two teams. And if you will give me a second here, guys, I'm going to get those closed out on eBay. And I'm also going to get my spreadsheet updated to reflect that they are Brandon's. Nick, I'm coming back to you here in just a second. I want to just get this part done so that I am on the right page here. All right. It just takes a minute. I know, guys. It's easier to get it done up front, though, so I appreciate your patience. Let me get the Falcons closed out of there. You can hear my little cat down there playing with his toy. For some reason, he only likes to play with that when we're doing breaks. I don't know why. It's like the rest of the time he could, he ignores it. But as soon as we start doing the break, he loves to play that little toy that's very noisy. But that's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? All right, now let me update the spreadsheet for Brandon here and get that much done. And get back over one more spot. All right. Let me plug you in here, Brandon. You are the Falcons in Leaf Best of Football. And if you would, please, sir, give me a heads up when you've got the PayPal payment in so that I know we're good there. I didn't go check one of those the other night, and somebody, I guess, I don't know if they sent it to a wrong address or what, but I thought it was I actually did check it, but I thought it was a PayPal glitch. It's been glitching out some lately. And then, yeah, I never tracked them back down after that. So these days I like to make sure that we are correct. All right, let me get you plugged in here for the Rockies, and you are good to go. All right. Okay, so now, Nick, you want the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, so if you want to, Nick, to that same address that you saw typed in there a minute ago, I'll type it in here again for you. You are going to be picking up the Cincinnati Reds in Bowman's Best. And if you can be so kind as to send over $32 for that, I am now going to go get the Reds squared away for you. All right, so hang on. Again, guys, I appreciate your patience while I get all this squared away. So Nick is going to have the Reds. And that's going to leave us with just the Pirates that need a home. All right. That's got Nick in there. And somebody asked me there about the Pirates. David, the Pirates, they sold on eBay for $24. So if you're interested in them, let me know. Tell me what's what. And let's get the Pirates a new home, and then we can get rolling on down the road here. So hopefully. And also, Nick, when you have yours sent in for the Reds, if you can also give me a heads up on that so I know that you have gotten that done, I would appreciate it. And then just the Pirates we need to find a home for. So anybody want the Pirates in Bowman's Best? If not, we might be able to revisit it. All right, Def Mud Theft, you want them? You got them. That is going to be all you. That same email address that you see typed in there, that is what you can use. If you want to send over $24 for the Pirates, I will be putting your info in our spreadsheet. And then we'll be good to go just as soon as I get the heads up from you and from Nick that you guys are squared away and payments in and all that, then we'll be ready to go. All right, let's get down here to the Pirates. And come on, Pirates, where are you? There you are. I gotta look how to spell that. All right. All right, so spreadsheets are updated. I've only got to cancel out one more on eBay. I'm just waiting for Def Mud Theft and Nick to give me the high five that they are squared away on PayPal, and then we're going to be good to go. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and take a look at the spreadsheet for Leaf Best of Football because Brandon is all squared away, and that was the only one that was sitting open there. So we can go ahead and work on that while we're waiting on the payment to come in for the Reds and the Pirates in the next break. So this is a 10-box case of Leaf Best of Football. This is break number 2. And, of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 2nd of January. Team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders across from on the right-hand side. Falcons, of course, picked up in a second chance offer by Brandon since it was unpaid. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you on that. And we are going to get a little Leaf Best Football out of the way here. And one final thing I need to do before I cut the seal. You will notice that your background gets blurry here. It's going out of focus. That is intentional, so please don't worry about that. Somebody asked me a question about the Contenders football that's on the table. Yeah, there is 2017 and 2018 Contenders football, but it's not the hobby version. It is the 24-pack retail version in both instances. And I believe each of those have, well, I know they each guarantee one autograph. I think one or maybe both of them also has memorabilia cards in there. But for sure, each one has one autograph and I think one or two memorabilia cards. I've got actually a handful of both of those 2017 and 2018 Contenders, so of those 24-pack retail boxes. Eventually we'll break those or do something with them, so. Oh, Brandon, you've also got the Redskins and the Bucks in this break. Perfect, perfect. Then we can just kind of package it all up and send it together to you then. And Def Mud Theft, you said you're good with PayPal. All right, awesome. Then we're just waiting on our Cincinnati Reds buyer to make sure that we're squared away there, and we're going to be good to roll. All right, we're getting there. I like to cut all the seals and get all the plastic off of this first. And really, that is just because I only like to delay the gratification one time, right? I don't like to do it multiple times. So this way we can just get it done all at once. I got to make sure I got that canceled out in eBay too for those last two teams. I think we do. I tell you what, at this rate, we're going to be blocking tons of people in the new year. Like, man, alive. Of course, on the one, I'm not totally surprised. The person was like new and had one feedback, and you pretty much know if they've got less than 10 on their feedback, you've got maybe a 20% chance of actually getting paid. So we all know how that goes. So I saw that our man Ron Rivera that we were talking about the other night, former Panthers coach, recently hired for the Redskins, as in hired a couple of days ago, has picked up Jack Del Rio as one of the coordinators. So I'm thinking the Redskins, hey, they may be getting it together up there, at least personnel-wise. I also saw the list of of potential teams who can be on Hard Knocks this year. Because, there's all kinds of criteria. Like, if you've won a playoff game within the last 2 years, you can, you're excused from being on Hard Knocks. Or if you've been in the playoffs. I don't even know if you had to win. I just think you have to have been in the playoffs the last 2 years. And then if you have done Hard Knocks in the last 10 years, you're excused. And if you have a brand new year one head coach, you're excused. So there's only, I don't know, maybe 6 or so teams that qualified for this upcoming season. One of them is my Pittsburgh Steelers. You just know they're going to make it the Steelers, don't you? You just know they are. I mean, yeah, it's going to be my Steelers are going to be on Hard Knocks. And you know it's going to make them all so mad. Okay, so we're looking for 1 buyback card and 1 Leaf Original card in each box that we open. So the Leaf Original cards, they're not going to state team names and things on them because Leaf doesn't have that license. But I will tell you this, if they are a current player, they're going to go to the active, or an active player, they will go to the current team. A retired player would go to the team they've played for the longest. So our first out is Daniel Jones. Of course, he's active player. That one heads to the Giants. And imagine that in the same box, our buyback card is also the Giants. And there is Saquon Barkley, rookie autograph out of playoff football to get things started. And of course, if we find a redemption in here, it will go to that bidding spot that was for any redemption. And if we get lucky enough to find one, it usually is going to be for signed memorabilia, or sometimes it's a box of cards, a sealed box of cards, or, you know, a sealed pack of cards or something like that. So Paris Campbell comes out next. That's the Colts. Our buyback card, how about that? There's a Lamar Jackson rookie autograph, numbered to 75 from Absolute Football, trio of relics, and your autograph headed to the Ravens. Jay Allen, you were wondering what was, the noise with the cat playing. Yeah, he's got a little ball that goes around in a track down there. Yeah, Jeremy, I am a UK and a Steelers fan. I know, right? Number 225, it's Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins. Our buyback is the Panthers. And that is a rookie ticket. Speaking of Contenders football, how you like that? Cam Newton, rookie ticket on card autograph for the Panthers. Very nice. All right, our Leaf Original is Nick Bosa, headed to the 49ers. Our buyback is Aaron Rodgers. Nice. Out of 2005 Topps, Gem Mint 10, Aaron Rodgers, graded, obviously. Green Bay Packers. I'm kind of liking this case right now. Hey, how you doing, Josiah? What's happening, my friend? How's your day been? How was your holiday? Your day off yesterday? Not everybody got a day off yesterday, but I guess a lot of people did. Josh Jacobs, Oakland Raiders, numbered to 35. And unbelievably, another Saquon Barkley rookie autograph in here, the Giants. That is numbered to 99. It's out of Immaculate. So New York's kind of cleaning up at the moment. Our Leaf Original is Drew Lock coming out for the Broncos. And our buyback is headed to the Saints with a little Alvin Kamara out of Immaculate. Ink and relic card grades to a 9 for the Saints. I do like Leaf Best of Football. It always makes me happy when we open this product. And Leaf Best of Basketball and Best of Baseball. I like all the Leaf Best ofs. Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals, numbered to 15, the Leaf Original. And our buyback is a rated rookie, Pat Mahomes, out of 2017 Optic, grades out to a Gem Mint 10. Now look at that, but it it has like a weird corner down there on the bottom, and it's still graded out to a Gem Mint 10. Weird, but anyway, there you have it, Kansas City Chiefs. All right, it is Mecole Hardman, speaking of, for Kansas City Chiefs for our Leaf Original. And the Kyler Murray rookie autograph, Gridiron Kings is the card set. It is numbered to 49, and it's, of course, out of Donruss football, where we find the Gridirons Kings insert. So, Cardinals, bringing home a nice one. You said you're doing pretty well and your holiday was the best. You got a new boombox. All right. I like it, Josiah. I had one of those back in the day for sure. Miles Sanders, Philadelphia Eagles. And a little Dak Prescott ink for the Cowboys. This is a rookie autograph from Infinity as our card set. And it is numbered appropriately to 288 out of 2016 Infinity Football. Now, here we are with our last box. So we are last box mojoing right now in Leaf Best Of. Let's see what it is. Devin Singletary to 35 for the Buffalo Bills. And our graded card is a 2016 Carson Wentz rookie card. It is Prism Football. It is, of course, a Prism as well. It's Prism. And it is Gem Mint 10 is our grade on it. Let's recap it. We'll see what's what in here. Devin Singletary for the Bills, Miles Sanders, Eagles, Mecole Hardman, Kansas City Chiefs, Kyler Murray, Cardinals, Drew Lock, Broncos, Josh Jacobs, Raiders, Nick Bosa, 49ers, Dwayne Haskins, Redskins, Paris, Campbell, Colts, Daniel Jones, New York Giants. Those are the Leaf Original cards. Our graded cards that we hit, the Eagles and Carson Wentz. Pat Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. And that sweet little Aaron Rodgers from 2005 Topps for the Green Bay Packers. So those are the ones that were graded. Now our ungraded cards. The Cowboys hit with a Dak Prescott rookie autograph. Cardinals pulling a Kyler Murray rookie autograph. Saquon Barkley, that is rookie autograph headed to the Giants. Carolina Panthers hit a sweet little rookie hard-signed Cam Newton from Contenders. And the Ravens, a rookie autograph and relic set of Lamar Jackson. And, a second Saquon Barkley rookie autograph for the Giants. So there you go. There's a Leaf Best of Football. There is more Leaf Best of Football around here, so I will get it listed sometime here in the days ahead. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we need to put up our spreadsheet information again. So here's the deal. Both of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks. So basically, here's what it means. Everybody's going to hit cards in Bowman's Best, so we don't really need to worry, I don't think, about anything there. But if you got skunked in the one that we just did, Leaf Best of Football, and your team did not pull anything at all, not a base card, one of the Leaf Originals, not anything, you are still going to get a package in the mail, and it will have consolation card or cards, and it will ship out when the rest of the break goes, since it is a paid shipping break. All right. So that is what you need to know there. And it should be out the door and on the way by Monday, probably sooner, hopefully sooner, but won't be later than that. This is an 8-box case of 2019 Bowman's Best. It's a full case break. This is break number 6. Of course, also ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 2nd of January. I had several unpaid teams in here, and you guys were kind enough to pick them up. You'll see them noted there. The Rockies went to Brandon. Nick picked up the Cincinnati Reds, and Defma Deft picked up the Pittsburgh Pirates. Everybody else, you're going to see all of those of you who bid and then actually paid. You see your username there across from your team on our spreadsheet. And thank you once again to those of you who picked up our little orphan teams that were, adopted and then abandoned. Hopefully, you'll have some good luck to make it worth your while. We're going to try that anyway. Josiah, you're asking what happened to my wrist. Well, I have carpal tunnel in that wrist. Actually, I have it a little bit in both, but it's really bad in the right wrist. And unfortunately, I also have rheumatoid arthritis. So between the two of them, it just tears my joints up. And about the only way I can get through the day anymore is by wearing that little wrist brace pretty much all the time. But I don't really want to have the surgery on it. So, I just wear the ugly brace and go on about my way. But that's what it is. Which Jay Allen, yeah, you were on it. Jay Allen nailed it there. He already answered it. Thank you, sir. My holiday was good, thank you. Most of my family had come in earlier and had already come and gone. So we just did a small little thing on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Our big extended family stuff had already been done earlier, so it was quieter than usual, but it was good. We enjoyed it. Jay Allen, you're asking if I ever got paid. Are you talking about the one where I was trying to figure out which guy it was that had that second chance and the payment never came in? Is that the one you're talking about? If you are, the answer is no. I reached out to the person that we determined that we thought it was on eBay messages and just kind of said, hey, if this is you, and I think maybe it is. For some reason, I don't think the payment processed, but can you send me the transaction ID and I will, track it down through PayPal or whatever, and I never got any response. So nope, that one didn't work out. That's my fault, though. I should have paid more attention. If we hadn't been having those weird PayPal glitches, I really wouldn't have, I would have tracked it down that night. But anyway. Oh, no worries, Josiah. It's fine. It doesn't really bother me as long as I keep the brace on it. It's totally fine. So as you can see, each of our master boxes has inside of it 2 mini boxes. Each of our mini boxes is going to have 2 autographs. So we're going to be looking for a total of 32 autographs in this break. We're also going to find plenty of other things. We'll find inserts and numbered parallels and lots of other fun stuff. So as we go through our first mini box or 2, we'll go a little bit slower and talk about the types of inserts and numbered cards that we're seeing. And then in our subsequent boxes, we'll move through that stuff a little bit faster. So that's how that's going to work. Hi, Kyle. You've got the Yankees tonight. All right. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get you some New York Yankees action out of here. I'm gonna get some sleeves out on the table, and then we are going to get rolling. Oh, well, Charles, if you want to, if I haven't heard from the guy within the next day or 2, I'm kind of waiting to make sure he gets that last package where they would have been in there, so that if for some reason he's not aware of the fact that it didn't go through on PayPal, it gives him time to reach out and take care of it. But if that doesn't happen and you want to pick those up, that's fine. You can just hit me up and remind me, that'll be fine. Okay, so Power Producers, this entire insert set, they all refract, but they are not numbered, generally. If there's an exception to that and we see one that is numbered, of course, I will flag it and let you know. The first autograph that we see tonight is headed to the Blue Jays, and it's Rowdy Tellez, and it's green, which means numbered to 99. We will find plenty of base refractors. I'm not every time going to say base refractor, but I will generally either read off the player name or the team as we come across it. That, of course, was for the Orioles. This entire little set here of franchise favorites, that insert set generally refracts as well. Now, there is a case hit autograph version of franchise favorites, and oddly enough, most of the time it is not a refractor, the case hit autograph. Occasionally it is, mostly it's not. There's Braves, Neophyte Sensations. We'll see several of those as well. Same deal. They refract, but generally aren't numbered. And then we have our Atomic Refractors. That one for the Mets and Jacob deGrom. Those, of course, are not numbered, but they're coming out, I think, once a mini box in general. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but in general that. It was a Braves base refractor, and right as I say, sometimes more, sometimes less. There's another Atomic Refractor, and it is on the franchise favorites insert. It's for the Twins, and it is Keone Cavaco. Second autograph out of mini box number 1 is a nice one for the Mariners, Jared Kelenic. And that's just a base autograph. There are base autographs that refract, and then, of course, obviously, just straight base autographs like that was that do not. There's Justice Sheffield for the Mariners, a Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. There's the Braves, a Riley Green for the Tigers, and our die cut. We're going to find loads of these as well. Future Foundations die cut. That one is Blaze Alexander for the Diamondbacks. And those, again, are going to fall generally at least one a mini box for the most part. Charles, you got the Tigers in here. All right. Let's see if we can get some Detroit going. We might get lucky and pull something for everybody tonight. Wouldn't that be good? I mean, 32 hits. We've got 30 teams. Wouldn't it be just a small holiday miracle if every team got a hit? I would love it. Doesn't usually work that way. But Jay Allen's off to a good start. He says he's got the Twins and the Phillies. And we've already found you the little Atomic Refractor there for your Twins. So that might be, saying good things ahead. Power Producers Miami Marlins. Here comes Greg Jones for the Tampa Bay Rays, autograph number 1 out of this mini box, a base autograph for the Rays. And we've got Dodgers, Keston Hiura for the Brewers, Sanchez Marlins. There's a Pete Alonso Neophyte. Rizzo is our Atomic, headed to the Cubbies. Will Wilson for the Angels. And our die cut is also an Atomic here. That is the Giants with a little Joey Bart. You know I like my Joey Bart. Second autograph out of this mini box heads to the Angels with Will Wilson. That is an example of a refractor autograph. So not numbered, but still a variant from the just plain base autograph. The Brewers and Hiura. Andrew Vaughn and the White Sox. Kopech and the White Sox. There's another die cut. That one for the Mariners is Julio Rodriguez, Griffin Canning, Angels. Nick, you're asking, did your payment for the Reds go through? Yes, I think it did. I'm pretty sure I saw all of that. Let me double check it, but I think so. Because I meant to make sure I had everybody's address too, because I had that happen once as well. Somebody paid and then there was no address associated with it and I couldn't figure out where to send it. But yeah, you're good. We've got you in there. We are, in fact, good to go. Thank you for checking on that. Hi, Brian. We will recap at the end, of course, but we've hit, what have we hit, guys? Angels, Mariners, Tampa Bay Rays. I don't really remember who else, but we will definitely recap all the autographs at the end. We'll always run back through that and the color, whether it's autographed or not. An insert for the Rangers with Josh Young. The Dodgers have our first autograph with Diego Cartaya. I don't know. I don't think we've pulled him before either out of Bowman's Best. Eloy for the White Sox. Mesa for the Marlins. Kalenic, Mariners. Our atomic is Hunter Bishop for the Giants. And Mackenzie Gore. I'm just going to pull some stuff forward. Hunter Bishop. Wander Franco for the Rays. Finally, some color that doesn't have an autograph attached. We've been waiting. It's a little slow to show up tonight. Numbered to 99, the green for the Kansas City Royals. It is Whit Merrifield. And a die cut for the Rangers, Julio Pablo Martinez. Carter Kieboom for the Nats. An atomic for the Reds with Mr. Nick Senzel. And here comes an autograph for the Cincinnati Reds, Rhys Hines. And Rhys is a refractor autograph. All right, we're making progress. Sort of. There's still a lot back there, but this product is usually goes through reasonably timed. Oh, yeah, you're right, Kyle. We did have the Blue Jays autograph, the very first one we saw. You're right. It was Rowdy Tellez for the Blue Jays. Good memory. Good call. You guys, what did you say about the chat? It looks like it's working. Josiah, I mean, I see you in there, so it looks like it's working. Now, I will tell you this. I don't know exactly how this works, but some of you all have explained it to me before. That sometimes if you're typing a bunch of chat comments in a row for some reason or another, YouTube will like give you a message, and it's not a message that I set or send or have anything to do with, but apparently YouTube will say something like, you know, slow down or something. Give you like a little like 30-second timeout or some such. The Mets and Pete Alonso. Here's a Yankees autograph for you. Deivi Garcia, refractor auto. Lindor for the Indians. There's an insert for Guerrero and the Blue Jays. Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. Neophyte Sensations, Tatis, Padres. Our die cut is the Giants and Joey Bart. So if that's what's going on over there, don't worry about that. It's just some kind of an automated YouTube feature, and you know it'll just tell you whatever, but it'll let you chat again. That's all. So I don't know. Ryu and the Dodgers. Blue Jays and Biggio. Brendan Rodgers and the Rockies. St. Louis Cardinals, Future Foundations, Montero. Garcia for the Yankees, Merrifield, Royals. A Power Producers, Josh Young for the Rangers. That is also an atomic refractor. And Zach Thompson, played for my University of Kentucky Wildcats. Now with the St. Louis Cardinals, base autograph. Charles, you said last night there was a problem, you mean with chat? It wouldn't let you guys chat last night? I did have some people in chat, but then it definitely not as much late as early, so I don't know. Maybe there was something going on and I didn't know what it was. Oh, Kyle, we got the card you wanted? Good. Good. You said, too bad it's not a pretty color. Well, maybe we'll find you a pretty color still yet. Oh, Josiah, the page needed to reload, and now you're good with chat. Okay, perfect. YouTube has a mind of its own sometimes. That was the Tigers. Here's Gil for the Yankees. Base auto. We've got Cardinals. Chipper Jones and the Braves. Forrest Whitley for the Astros. And Atomic Langoliers for Atlanta. Got the Braves going. Texas Rangers. The Miami Marlins. Joey Bart. Shohei Ohtani. No, Pache was not. I thought he was going to be, but he wasn't a refractor. But we do have a little purple. Pete Alonso for the Mets, which will be to 250. Our second autograph in here, you probably saw it there, is a redemption. Pittsburgh Pirates die cut Travis Swaggerty and a Kyle Tucker refractor. Finish off that mini box. So this little guy right there, he stays face down, and we flip him at the very end of the break. So we'll then go to the Topps website and verify our team and all that fun stuff. I didn't see who it was before I flipped it over. You guys may have, I don't know, but that's how I like to do them. Oh, so Charles, when I was saying that chat got quiet, it wasn't letting you all chat. Well, that would explain why it got quiet, wouldn't it? I don't know what YouTube's problem is with that then. That's weird. Oh, Rick must have gotten a look at our redemption because he's typed in there White Sox. So as I said, I didn't personally see it before I flipped it, but I figured some of you guys probably did. But we'll check it out at the very end, of course. Ohtani and the Angels. Yankees just keep on coming here. TJ, I don't know how to say his last name. Sakima, maybe? I don't know. Moncada for the White Sox. Tigers, Riley Green. Goldie for the Cardinals. Neophyte Senzel for the Reds. Die cut Victor Mesa Jr., Miami Marlins. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. And the Braves hit Austin Riley with a base autograph for Atlanta. We've got Charlie Blackmon. Brett Batty. Mike Trout. A little die cut for the D-backs, Seth Beer. Now, his autographs in here are still Astros, but all of his other cards are correctly reflecting Diamondbacks, FYI. And Juan Soto for the Nats. Which, you know, we've all seen that happen lots of times before with Topps, because they print the autograph cards well ahead of the rest of the set to have time to get them sent out and signed and returned and all that. So unfortunately, it is not unusual to find a guy who was traded in the same set. He might have his autographs with his former team and his other cards for his current team. I know, Kyle, you're crushing it with your Yankees. You did yesterday. Oh, Josiah, you said that you saw a message yesterday that YouTube was working on an update for chat. Oh, that could have been it then. Yeah, that would definitely make some sense for sure. San Diego Padres, a Tatis insert. We have an autograph for the Indians with Jake Bauers, base autograph. Pache for the Braves. Ken Griffey Jr., Mariners. Casey Mize, Tigers. A blue Juan Soto to 150 for the Nats. Next, I see a little atomic Charlie Blackmon, Colorado Rockies. Oh, I put Alonso in that wrong pile, didn't I? Try to keep these where we can easily recap them. There's Yankees, Diamondbacks, Blue Jays, Braves, a Reds die cut for Jonathan India, Nick Lodolo, I have high hopes for him, Reds, a Future Generations Atomic Swaggerty for the Pirates. And here come my Cincinnati Reds with Jonathan India on a die-cut Future Foundations, numbered to, I think that says 80 up there. Does it say 80 or does it say 60? Yeah, it says 80. I don't know why. For some reason, it looked like an 8 and then it looked like a 6. It's an 8. So Cincinnati gets a nice one with the die-cut refractor to 80. Oh, you gave me a thumbs up tonight, Josiah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I get those. Usually it seems like I get thumbs down. People who are like enjoying it don't often rate it, but people who do not enjoy it, oh, they definitely rate it. Most of the time I don't even notice it, to tell you the truth, until I'm going into, like, if I go in to update something or whatever, then I'll notice it and be like, oh, all right. Okay, we've got a Victor Mesa for the Marlins, Garrett Cole, Astros, Neophyte Hira for the Brewers. The Angels have a die cut for Jordan Adams, Walker Buehler, and the Dodgers. Here's our case hit. Ooh, it's Victor Mesa Jr. All right, we'll take that for the Miami Marlins. And as I said, oddly enough, about the only franchise favorites you find that don't refract in this set is the case hit autograph. Isn't that so bizarre? But anyway, every once in a while it will, but only if it's a numbered one. Suarez for the Reds. That does not come out very often. That's got to be an SP, or I would think that would be an SP on that Suarez refractor. I don't remember seeing that very much, unless I've just been failing to notice it, which I guess is possible. Okay, there's we traded this guy, Taylor Trammell, for the Padres these days. A Bryce Harper insert for the Phillies, and the Dodgers get Cody Hosey. Or it could be Hosey or Hosey, I don't know, something like that. Arenado and the Rockies, Soto and the Nats. Oh, sorry, the Bo Bichette, also a refractor for the Blue Jays. And then we have a die cut for the Orioles for Dean Kremer. All right, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 mini boxes left. That means we are exactly at our halfway point. Oh, you guys are nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are talking about the thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, most people just don't do it either way, but you know how it is. I mean, think about, let's say you're in, I don't know, the grocery store, and 9 out of your 10 visits are perfect, but you don't go up to the manager and say, you know, or we won't say perfect, we'll just say they're good, or they're normal, or they're fine. You enjoy them, whatever. You don't track down the manager to say, like, oh, you know, this was good. But the one you have that is bad, oh, we all do it. We will go find the manager and be like, oh, this is terrible, da 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 da. It's human nature, I think. Guerrero for the Blue Jays. Cal Mitchell for the Pirates. That was our base autograph. Wander Franco with a refractor. the Reds, and Jonathan India. Adley Rutschman refractor for the Orioles. And hey, we finally get some gold showing up in here. It's numbered to 50, Forrest Whitley and the Astros. We have an atomic behind it for Freddie Freeman and the Atlanta Braves. But also, I think sometimes, people get affected by what they hit and what they don't. Because definitely there are people that if they do not hit, they get like angry. We've all seen that, right? That definitely happens sometimes. Javi Baez for the Cubs. The Angels and Shohei Ohtani. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. For the Cardinals, a die-cut Andrew Knizner. Will Smith for the Dodgers. An autograph for Will Wilson and the Angels. And that is a refractor. And then we've got a Puig refractor for the Indians to finish up that mini. But I mean, honestly, though, nobody likes it when you don't get hits, for sure. And, obviously sometimes it's irritating. But I have definitely had people just go nuts on it, thinking that somehow I'm personally to blame for the fact that they didn't hit. So we've all seen those kinds of things happen, for sure. Kyle says there's no crying in baseball. Parentheses, card breaks. That's funny. I like that. You think we've got a red autograph coming for somebody? Oh, I hope so. I hope you are right. I'd like to find one of those tonight. Oh, thank you, Josiah, rallying the troops there. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. The Rangers and Julio Pablo Martinez. Joe Adell for the Angels. A neophyte for the Braves with Austin Riley. Javi Baez and the Cubbies. Atomic. Brett Beatty for the Mets. And here comes an autograph. Oh, that's not who you wanted if you got the Orioles. But you'll take it, right? It was a Rylan Bannon base autograph. And you wanted Rutschman. I know you did. Andrew Vaughn and the White Sox. I don't blame you. Adley's who I would want too if I had the Orioles tonight. Joey Bart, Giants. Bobby Witt for the Royals. Mitch Keller, Pirates. A die cut for the Reds with Hunter Green. Austin Riley, the Braves. JD Martinez, Power Producers insert. Oh, not too bad for the Padres. CJ Abrams. And that is a refractor auto as well. For San Diego. Jay Allen, you said you're angry all the time because you don't hit. Oh, no, man, don't be like that. No. I mean, if you always, you're maybe more, I would think more disappointed. You don't ever act like angry that you don't hit. I mean, maybe you are. You're the one saying you're angry, so I guess that's how you feel. But it doesn't come across that way, is what I'm saying. It comes across that you're disappointed, which everybody is. Again, human nature. No, I'm talking about the ones who will come in there and be like, oh, I'll never break with you again. I didn't hit anything. You suck. And, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. But again, that's kind of human nature too. Yelich for the Brewers. We have an autograph for the Braves. Shea Langeliers. And that is a base autograph. The Oakland A's and Chris Davis. Cincinnati Reds, Lodolo Scherzer for the Nats. Purple. We've been a little light on color tonight, so good to see a little more. That is your rookie for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, to 250. A die cut Nate Lowe, Tampa Bay Rays. JD Martinez, Red Sox. Ha! There we go. There is a little Eloy Jimenez. Gold /50. Franchise favorites, White Sox. Second autograph out of this mini heads to the Indians. You've got yourself a Jake Bauers that is blue /150. Jacob deGrom, Mets. Casey Mize, Tigers. Gary Sanchez, Yankees. Colorado Rockies, die cut, Grant Levine. And the Padres with Chris Paddock. That mini box is finished up. Jay Allen. I like the way you put disappointed in quotes. You can say angry. I'm just telling you, it doesn't come across like you're angry. Even though I hear you. I hear what you're saying, that it does actually make you angry. But I'm just, in point of reference, saying in your chat and things, you don't ever come across as like really being mad. I was trying to say it's a compliment, right? You don't come across as being an angry, mean person. Some people who don't hit, they are kind of angry, mean people, but you are not one of them. Fortunately, there aren't many of those people, period, but... All right, let's roll and see what we can find. Maybe we can turn your night around. It was Rizzo and the Cubbies. Diamondbacks, John Duplantier. We find him all the time. Base autograph. Jose Abreu, White Sox. Red Sox, Michael Chavis. Yelich, Brewers. Francisco Lindor, blue /150 for the Indians. Die cut, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Verlander, Astros. Man, I can't wait to see what Garrett Cole is going to do in New York. It's going to be crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy. J.J. Bleday, Marlins. DeYoung, Cardinals. I don't know why. Seeing Verlander made me think of Garrett Cole. Y'all are like, that's so random. The Tigers and Brock Deathridge with a die cut. Josh Bell. Oh, I like this kid. Blue Jays with Biggio, Kevin Biggio. And it's blue /150. Oh, I like that hit. Toronto. I think that's a good one myself. And then Rizzo for the Cubbies. Isn't it interesting, though, that they decide to put Biggio, his rookie cards, in this year's products? Well, technically now last year's products, 2019 products. And it's Bichette that they held back to put in the rookies for 2020. I think just because they wanted the bigger name, you know, because they held back, what, Alvarez too. Jordan's technically what will be his true rookie cards will be in 2020 as well. Kyle, you hate Biggio because you're a Yankees fan. But he is a monster hitter. You got that right. I like watching the young guys play. I mean, honestly, it mostly doesn't impact me being a Reds fan because, like, we're never contending for anything. Arenado and the Rockies. The Indians, Daniel Espino. It's numbered to 50 because it's gold. Yay. Yay, gold. Trey Turner for the Nats. Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll, a Joey Gallo. A purple Tatis /250 Padres. Now, if and when my Reds get good again and actually become competitive, and it matters whether or not we're getting beat by teams, then I'm sure I'll feel more rivalry than I do now. Chris Sale, Red Sox, Atomic. Senzel and the Reds. These days I'm just kind of like, well, it's the Reds. I mean, I love them, but you don't feel rivalry when you just get beat all the time. Guerrero and the Blue Jays. Acuna and the Braves. Tellez, Blue Jays. Die cut for the Cubbies with Nico. He looked pretty good in the fall. Oh, now this guy, that guy, I've been talking about that guy for a couple years now. Robert for the White Sox. He's going to be good. And he's probably coming up, too. I would say he's coming up because they just gave him a huge deal. And he's still in the minors right now. Tolia, Colorado Rockies, base autograph. And it's, of course, a multi-year deal, and the White Sox locked him up this week, which would tell me, with the kind of money they're giving him, he's going to be, if he's not on opening day roster, he's not going to be far behind. And that kid's going to be good. Good, good, good. Kyle, you like watching the Blue Jays play as long as they lose. Yeah, I hear you. But they do. They have a lot of young guys that are fun to watch. So, as I said, at some point in time, you know, when my Reds get out of our perpetual rebuild, I might feel differently. But for now, I like watching a lot of teams play. That was a Jimenez Power Producers insert. A little Greg Jones autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays. It is green and numbered to 99. Manoah, Blue Jays. Austin Riley for the Braves. Kikuchi, Mariners. Cardinals, die cut Gorman. Ramon Laureano for the Oakland A's. And there's a little Alex Bregman refractor, an Ozzie for the Braves. The Yankees, Volpe, Kershaw. C.J. Abrams blue to 150 for the Padres. A die cut for the Tampa Bay Rays, Ronaldo Hernandez. A neophyte atomic, Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. And here comes Rowdy Tellez, Blue Jays. We saw him earlier. And this is a base autograph. I think the first one was maybe green. It was color, maybe green. All right, we have 2 mini boxes left, which means that is the equivalent of 1 master box. So we're going to go ahead and call it Last Box Mojo, even though we have got 2 minis left. It's really still one master box. Yeah, Kyle, I agree with you. I think the White Sox might be contenders. Just looking at the roster they're assembling, have assembled and are assembling, I think the White Sox might actually look to be pretty good in the year ahead. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm just going to rip them all because of it being the last, technically the last master box. We're going to rip both of our minis out of here. Jalen, what's on your YouTube channel? I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Tell me about it. You've never told me that before. How did I not know that after all this time? Kyle's on it. He's calling Last Box Mojo too. I like it. All right, you're looking for the Harper Hoskins dual autograph out of the last box. All right, let's try it. Let's bring it forth. Bring forth and multiply. Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. Chavez for the Red Sox. Power Producers, Machado and the Padres. Cincinnati Reds had another Rhys Hines base auto. Mookie, Red Sox. Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Power producer Acuna, another C.J. Abrams for the Padres. And that is a base C.J. Abrams. There's a Harper refractor, a die-cut Eloy for the White Sox, Tatis refractor, and the Phillies get a Bryson Stott autograph. So, listen, we're not sending you home empty-handed anyway, right? And there's a nice little base autograph for Jay Allen and his Phillies with Bryson Stott. Not exactly the one you asked for, I know, but I'm trying to work the mojo. We had Red Sox, a die cut for the Blue Jays with Bo Bichette. Machado and the Padres. Indians, Daniel Espino. Both those are probably wrong. Base autograph for the Indians. Refractor for the Astros. Refractor Padres. And a DJ LeMahieu refractor for the Yankees. All right, where's our last one? I don't even know where our last one is. I was going to try to shuffle it to save it for last, but I don't know where it is. That was the Braves, the Red Sox, the Phillies. A purple Forrest Whitley to 250 for the Astros. A die cut for the Tigers with Casey Mize. C.J. Abrams. Ooh, a red Tatis. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, there you go, Padres. Dang, last box mojo, bringing it. Tatis rookie red to 10. If that had been signed, that would have just made my whole week. It's not signed, but I still like that little bad boy a lot. Padres, look at you go, making last box mojo work for you. I like it. I guess we had hit all the autographs already. Sorry, I thought we had one more. The Nationals die cut Carter Kieboom and a Pete Alonso refractor. Okay, so let's recap here in a minute, but we do have, here's how it's going to roll. We're going to flip this redemption over in a hot second. We'll find out who's on the other side of that. We'll go to the Topps website, get it verified. Then we will come back and recap our autographs and our color from this break. After that, we'll take another look at when you can expect your items to ship, and we'll take a peek at what's going to be breaking in the days ahead. So that's the order that we're going in here, okay? And, all right, let's see who's on the other side of this. It is Michael Busch, best of 2019 autograph for Michael Busch. Is he a Dodger? I really can't remember where Michael Busch goes. So we would have had to have gone and looked at it anyway, although you know I always go and look at it regardless of whether or not I know it, but I can't really think of Michael Busch. Is he Dodgers? All right, where are you, Bowman's Best? There you are. We just have to scroll down for a minute to get to our correct card set. And we're not there yet, but oh, there we go. Best of 2019. We're going to go down here to Michael Busch. He is a Dodger. Okay, good. I was right. Sometimes I get those little feelings, and then it's like when I go look it up, I'm totally wrong. But no, we were right that time. Yay. All right, so Dodgers with Michael Busch on the redemption. All right, let's recap it. Let's see. We'll run back through here, kids. So I love this. I love that very much. A red Tatis for the Padres. Rookie card. If that had been signed, that would have been so much money in the bank. It's still a really nice hit, though. Purple to 250, Forrest Whitley in the Astros. Blue to 150, Padres and C.J. Abrams. Purple to 250, Tatis, Padres. Francisco Lindor, Indians, blue, 150. Gold to 50, White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. White Sox, purple to 250, Eloy again. Forrest Whitley, gold to 50. Astros, Pete Alonso, purple to 250, Mets. Juan Soto, the Nats, blue to 150. And Kansas City Royals, Whit Merrifield, green to 99. That's our color that does not have any autograph attached. All right, the Dodgers and Cody Hosey or Hossey, whichever it is. Victor Mesa Jr., our franchise favorites, case hit autograph, Miami Marlins. A sweet little die cut to 80 of Jonathan India for my Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland Indians, Jake Bauers, base auto. Base auto for Austin Riley and the Braves. Base for the Yankees with TJ Sikima. The Yankees and Gill, another base auto. Cardinals, Zach Thompson, base. This is a refractor, Garcia for the Yankees. So if you had to have one that was a refractor, that's probably the one you wanted it to be. A Reese Hines refractor for autograph. Obviously, these are all autographs for the Reds. Cartaya for the Dodgers. Diego, that was a base auto. Will Wilson, refractor auto, Angels. Base auto, Greg Jones, Tampa Bay. Mariners and Kalenic with a base auto. A green Rowdy Tellez to 99 for the Blue Jays. That's actually the first one we saw tonight. A redemption for Michael Busch and the Dodgers. The Indians, Daniel Espino, whatever, base auto. Bryson Stott, base auto for the Phillies. C.J. Abrams, base auto for the Padres. Reese Hines, base auto, Reds. More base ink. Blue Jays and Rowdy Tellez. A green Greg Jones to 99 for the Tampa Bay Rays. Base Michael Toglia, Rockies. Some gold ink. Indians, Daniel Espino, again, or however you say it. Kevin Biggio, you know I like that. That's to 150. Toronto Blue Jays. John Duplantier, Diamondbacks, base. Jake Bauers to 150. Cleveland Indians. The Braves and Shea Langeliers, base. Padres, C.J. Abrams, refractor autograph. The Orioles and Rylan Bannon, base. Refractor auto, Will Wilson and the Angels. And the Pirates with a Cal Mitchell base autograph. All right, so that's the break. That's the recap. Let's get our spreadsheet information up here one more time. And we'll take a look at when you can expect your stuff to be out the door. So both of our breaks tonight were paid shipping breaks. And we don't have to worry about consolation cards in the break we just finished, Bowman's Best, because every team pulled cards in that. But if you were in Leaf Best of Football and your team got skunked by skunked, I mean you did not pull a card of any sort, one of the Leaf original base cards or one of the hits, you will still get a package. It will ship out when the rest of the break goes out, and it will have consolation card or cards in it. Everything that we open tonight should be out the door and on the way to you by Monday. It might be sooner, but it shouldn't be later than Monday for either of the breaks that we did tonight. So here are the breaks that are coming up tomorrow night. Oh, it's going to be so much fun, right? It's Contenders Day. Woohoo! And they're doing basketball and football, both releasing tomorrow. We're going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It's a half case of Contenders basketball. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. And then we're going to do a full case of Contenders football. But veteran base does not ship in the Contenders football break. Because, I mean, it's like not even really worth what is printed on. There's so many of them, of the veteran base, I mean. On Saturday, we're going to plow through another case of Bowman's Best Baseball. Sunday will be an off night. Monday night, we're going to roll through some Optic football. On Tuesday night, we're going to do an autographed baseball jersey. I really don't think I got those mini helmets listed tonight. I meant to, but I don't think I did. So I think it's really just a baseball jersey and Contenders football. But honestly, I'll have to double check that. But I don't think we got the mini helmets listed. I'm not feeling like I did anyway. I don't know. I get busy sometimes. I don't always get it done. So, all right. Oh, Rick, we didn't get you a White Sox autograph. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to hear that, man. Maybe the next time, right? And Kyle, well, thank you for being here. Always appreciate you, sir. And hopefully, as you said, we'll be able to have some luck for you again in the next break. So I guess that is it for me tonight. I got to get rested up and get ready to roll through a whole bunch of Contenders tomorrow. So if I don't see you then, I hope I will see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. We're almost to the weekend, and we'll catch you the next time. Bye now.